Well, you pour the milk in your glass and you use it for cooking and generally count on it as part of your kitchen staples. But when is the last time you really thought about where it came from? Well, it is National Dairy Month, so we want to talk to some dairy farmers to see how it really comes to be. So this is Sina. It is Sina Kerr, and she is the co-owner of Kerr Dairy in Buckeye, and she joins us today. How are you?
Great, thank you. So glad to be here.
I should mention that your husband is here also, and we'll get a shot of him maybe right now, because it's just so cute. He is there with your little grandson in his little moo cow outfit.
With the tail on the
With
bottom.
the tail, yes. So it is wonderful. And that's sort of what we're talking about today is family run, locally owned and operated, and really supporting local. So you guys are here, and how long have you guys been in business, and where are you?
We're located out in Buckeye, about 40 miles west of Phoenix. Bill and I have been dairying for 31 years.
That's what you call it, dairying?
Dairying,
okay.
Yeah.
For how long?
For 31 years.
Wow.
He and I, yeah, we were just babies when we started.
Oh. Were you in the dairying business?
Actually, Bill grew up on a dairy farm. He's third generation.
Okay.
I grew up in the small town of Buckeye at that time.
Really?
In the
I've never met
70s.
anyone from Buckeye.
Yes. And so I had very little farming experience, although I grew up out in the area and all my girlfriends were farm girls. And so I knew at an early age I wanted to marry a farmer. And so when I met Bill in high school, at first I thought, oh no, he's really cute and I really like him, but
I hope he owns a farm.
I really hoped he had a farm. He played great basketball and I knew that about him. But,
you know, a lot of people think they're going to marry doctors and lawyers, but you were like, I'm marrying a farmer.
My heart was so set on it. So when he took me home to meet his family and we drove onto that dairy, I was like, oh my gosh.
I could so see myself here.
Exactly.
Okay, well let's talk about the farm. And we have a picture right here of the farm.
Yes, this was actually Bill's grandfather's farm in Romeo, Michigan. In 1927, Grandpa Kerr and his wife Margaret had a dairy. They're the ones that commercially started dairying. And there you go again, dairying.
Dairying.
And then this is some of their milk bottles, you know, from the late 20s up into the 40s. And in 1943, Grandpa packed up the family. He was tired of the snow and the cold in Michigan, moved them to Arizona, and started dairying in 1943 here in Arizona.
Wow, it's really neat when you learn the history of it, you know? So, like you said, the milk is sort of like a staple in our home.
It is.
But when you see where it came from, what is this?
This is a butter churn, and it actually works. And hopefully, when you come out to visit the farm, we're going to get some butter churned.
Yes,
for you.
I am so coming out to visit the farm. And you guys have partnered with the United Dairy Council?
Yes, we are members of. Well, yes, we partner with United or with Dairy Council of Arizona.
Okay.
We're also members of United Dairymen of Arizona. We call it UDA for short. They began in 1960 with 390 members. Today, United Dairymen of Arizona is 51 years old, and we have 70 members. And all 70 members are family-owned and operated dairy farms.
Well,
in
we're
Arizona.
talking about local. You guys are obviously local, but how do we know as a consumer if we're supporting you and if we're purchasing local milk?
Right. Well, at any of our grocery stores that Fry's, Bashas', Safeway, any of our stores that have that carry Shamrock products. Okay. Those are all local, fresh, and you know, it doesn't get any better than that. Our United Dairyman Co-op, we call it because we're farmer owned. Our standards are higher than the federal standards.
Okay.
That milk is high quality, very fresh, and of course local.
And why do you think we should support local?
Oh gosh, because you know, it keeps our men and women in the business. Overall, the dairy industry in Arizona employs about 10,000 workers.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot all throughout the system, and then we pump about $5 billion into the state economy. Our farms today, they're much bigger. Bill and I milk about 1,000 cows, which is very small for Arizona.
Can I come out and milk some cows?
Yes, you sure can.
Okay,
yes.
I'm there. Thank you very much.
Yes,
we're going to have more information and recipes from the Dairy Council. We're going to have that on our website, and there you have it, dairycouncilofaz.org, if you'd like to find out more. And we should mention that the Dairy Council of Arizona is a sponsor of Sonoran Living Life.